What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in No One Survived. Alright, this one I have started a new world. This is going to be pretty well a world just for tutorial. Trying to help people out, try to get them along, because one of the hardest things to do on this game is build. I know with the building, you have a lot of difficulty getting, especially a lot of people with the roofs. So we're going to try to fix that, help some people out. Okay, we are going to go ahead. One thing that this game is definitely important with it is the structural integrity of everything. So if you're going to build a house, say, you want to make sure to get all the pillars up. Now, in case you are wondering, I do have it in creative mode. If you want to know how to do it, it is very simple. You use the left Alt, Shift, and then the O button, and it will bring up console commands right here. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can bring in zombie wave. You can show your frames per second rate. Keep, I'm not sure, I haven't ever tried that. You can do food poisoning if you want to. Knockdown resistant, decapitation chance plus, decrease or damage increase. You can change seasons, make it snow, make it rain, sunny, advance time if you want, refresh supplies, change the day. You can unlock the skill tree. We'll go ahead and do that. You can decrease fatigue, antibodies, decrease all this if you want to. You can adjust your overall stats. You can increase, those are all skills that you can increase. You can spawn in cars, weapons, brings you up a list of whatever you want to bring in. You've got tools, you can bring in a bunch of tools, materials. Pretty well every material in the game you can bring in. Firearms, you can bring all, or that's the mods for the firearms. There's the food, brings you a list of all the food up in there, and all the clothing. So, but that is how you do it, and then if you want to do a creative, of course you click on the creative mode, and you've got the little X up here to exit out of it. And that's pretty basically how you get into that. Which, I'm only using it mainly for... I used it on the live stream to bring in some zombies for fun, stuff like that, and I figured it would be good, especially on the tutorial, trying to show everybody how to do it. Let's go ahead and put us some scaffolding in. That way it'll be easier for us to get up here to the roof section. Okay. Let's start off. We're going to do kind of a different roof, kind of bring in a couple of different styles. But you got to make sure you get the supports on the right spot. Now we're going to start with the little 20-degree roof on there. So we're going to go to roofs. Right here you've got the stone roof, 20 degrees. Oh, you got to make sure that you click on the right one. We want the straight one. Basically, then you just snap that in there. And sometimes the clipping can be a little bit challenging. You might have to rotate it around, stuff like that, but or sometimes it just falls right in. Alright. Now, the big thing is the supports. You've got this game, that is the major thing on here, is the support. You got to make sure you've got that all right on there. Then we're going to bring that up to here. going to go ahead and do something like that. Bring in the crossbeam. Okay, then we'll go back to this. There we go, roofs up at the top. Okay, we're going to go a 45 on here now. Okay. Like I said, sometimes getting around to the clipping, you got to go kind of weird areas like that. But we'll go on with, do a roof like that. And there you go. I mean, let's go down, take a look, see at it. You know, you're getting a unique slant right there, going from the 20 and then to the 45, which a 45, it doesn't, you're still going to have to go up a third to actually get it to land right, especially going from the third, because it's made to go from the bottom. So we're going to have to do that. Fortunately, it is using the structure of that, but to go up to the next level, we are definitely going to have that structural support there. We're getting to the point right there that we just kind of gotta... Alright, over... Alright, good deal. We made it. Okay. I did think this was a really cool little area to build at. Right here on the top of this mountain looking down. I thought that was really neat. Okay. So we're going to just kind of keep on going up with that. And then we're going to try to do something a little different on this side. I want to try to show you a little bit more on there. But you always have to kind of match up. Now, on this next level, we're going to go... I'm not going to put the crossbeam like I did. That's really not necessary on there. But we are going to go with this crossbeam. Okay. Let's see. And then we kind of want to... With the roof, we kind of messed ourselves up almost with it, but it's alright. There is a single roof grid that you can put up here. Kind of go with a peak like that. Or there, I believe there's a 20 degree. Nope, not. See. I was thinking there was a shallower one, but there may not be. Okay, yeah, there's just the one like that. Now, there is the options to go with roofs. Let's see, where you kind of... I don't think I can add that on. Well, I might be able to. Come on. Try to... Like I said, sometimes the clipping in here is a little bit off. I thought maybe I could bring that in around there, but it's not letting me rotate it. Okay. That's where... Now if you notice, I built up the foundations like that there. Let's try... To be able to do that, sometimes what you got to do, you've got to have one down at the bottom. So you kind of click that in. Then you... Oh, we got that one all crooked. That's not good. To me, I like to keep things as straight as I can on there. Okay. But, I mean, all you got to do is put that in there. Then you can put one on top of there. Which I got a little bit off on that bottom, but that's alright. We're going to deal with it. Then you can just keep on working on it. Playing off the next one to get up where you want to go. Let's go ahead. go. Okay. Let's just try this real quick right here. Now, I don't know how well, like, doing the corner pieces. Now, there is where you can, if you watch my live stream on the roofing, where I did the roofing, you can do stuff like this. And, let's see. To create an angle. That's not quite what I was looking for, but I kind of got it off a little bit is what it was. It's kind of hard to do from down at the ground. That's why I like to try to use a scaffolding. Get up there, you know, actually see what you're doing. Go ahead and put up another scaffolding right here. Now, if you need to go up higher, of course you can stack up your scaffolding. Okay. Get you up here good. Let's go ahead and, of course, we do need... You always want to try to do the supports. Like I said, supports are really important, especially once you start to go up. You want to make sure those supports stay good. Okay. Now, the roof is not going to match up, so I'm just going to let everybody know that real fast. But let's put... We're going to put down a 45 down here. Alright. You do another. Just go ahead and put that like that. This is just kind of a demonstration of how you can change the angle of the roof and stuff like that too. Add that one in. Then over here, I'm gonna kinda... Probably should have done this in the middle. Let's do this in the middle. Well, you get that. If I can get it to land right, it won't be a problem. Let's just do a wall. We're going to go ahead and put a 45 up there. And that's going to be the end of that. Then we're going to go with the roof. Wrong one. Come on. Not letting it clip to the right area. Like I said, that's the challenge with the roof, is the clipping, to be honest with you. Gotta get it just so. Otherwise, it does not like to do it. And sometimes you gotta have... There we go. There it is. Okay. And that got you where you can head over. You know, you can make you like a little... Add in some tracing down, or some blocks down here at the bottom. You know, you can come off this way now and put up some beams here. Now, if you add on like this, you've got to make sure that you put a beam on this side. Because if you don't, you won't be able to do the upright beam. We're going to have to go by it with a 2x1 like that. You won't be able to install that if you don't. You've got to have two wide right there, because you've got to have one on the end of this block and on the end of that block to match up. So that's where a lot of people do have issues in there. Now on this, whenever you get to a area that's only 2 wide like this, you can do, say, the 45. You don't have to have the top beam for that. You can bring that in, do like this, and boom. There you go. You've got the top done up like that. We're going to go ahead. I think I want to change up that first side. We're going to kind of just a lot of times to demolish too. All you got to do is take down, like say, one of these supports, and it's going to knock everything down, pretty much. I mean, anything that it's supporting, that's what's going to knock down. But we're just going to take along here. We're going to take all these out real quick. We're going to go ahead and make the top area. We're just going to kind of bring everything out. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're going to build up the base. We're going to go ahead one high here. Do the 4. Okay, on the roof. Of course, we'll do 45s. Which, if you need to rotate them, the mouse wheel will rotate the roof pieces for you. Okay, there's got that. Alright, like I said, you've got to make sure on support, like to go to the next level, we're going to need to support off this. So we're going to have another beam right here going to there. Now that'll be the same on this other side. You're going to want to go from there to there. And you'll put that in. Okay. So that's got that up and going good. Get our scaffolding. We're going to try to stand up here at the peak. Alright. Now, next, we've got to put in all these. So let's get all those put in there. You've got to have your beams going up. Okay, now we will put in beams going across. Well, actually, we don't really need those. I got too far ahead of myself because we're going to actually go with the third walls like this. Okay, there we go. Alright, now then. Be honest with you, I don't think that you need that beam either. I think you need the second beam. So. Come on, let me get back up there. There we go. Okay. Now then, we are going to go back to the roofs. We're going to do the 20 degree right now. Just going to come off of here. We're going to go with that classic barn style roof. There we go. We'll rotate around, bring that there. Rotate. And rotate. There we go. Now, we need to put, we're going to put a beam going across there. One going across there. Okay, next, we are going to do a cap going across. There are multiple different ones, as you can see. You can do the kind of peak type deal. We may, yeah, let's try to incorporate something into that. Kind of look, uh, kind of do a wall up and kind of make like a center peak type area. Show you how to do something like that in here. Okay, like I said, the biggest trick of the whole thing is the clipping. Getting everything to clip in right. Okay. Now, say you want to do something. Let's just go up a little bit higher. Okay, we're going to go in like this. Do the single beam all the way around. Alright. We'll put in some walls. We're going to use the brick walls. If I can get it to clip in there right. Okay, there we go. Clip in there. Okay, come on. There we go. There's that. That one. Try not to fall to our death. Alright. And we lay. Oh, the falling on this is so funny. Alright, let's do another scaffolding on this side. Put it around like this. Just go ahead and build us 2 level like that. That way we got plenty of room to climb up. Okay. Now we are back at the wall. We need that wall. Okay, there we go. Alright, and then we're gonna go with the roof. We're gonna go with one of these up top. Like I said, sometimes just gotta... There we go. Okay. There's that. And let's see, we should be able to somehow clip that in there. Not really wanting to clip, but there we go. Don't know why it's not really wanting to clip into there. But it is allowing us to put it in there manually. Okay. There's that. Oh, and then that one clips in there, right? Really? Come on now. I don't like that one. Actually, you know what? We're going to leave that open area. Kind of like a chimney almost. That's what we're going to do. I mean, you can try, like I said, sometimes the clipping is what gets you on here. But if you work with it enough, sometimes you can get it. But it does take a bit of work. I am going to remove that beam. Oh, man. Okay. See, what is our health? Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and see, what was that? Tools, I believe. Just do some antibiotics. There we go. Click exit. See, and of course, tab, and there's all the stuff dropped on the ground. Use that real fast. Get us healed back up. Alright. But that's a lot of how to do the roofs on here. Like I said, they can be intimidating on this game. I mean, it's just the way this game is done. Put some windows up here. Because of course, I mean, you might as well use that as a second story. But now you can still add in beams up here if you want to. Even after you get that up there, you don't really have to have these beams. And of course, you've got the walls. Sometimes you got... That's the only good thing about having the beams up there. Is they allow you to clip in better. Let's try to... We're going to put a doorway right here. And we're going to put a window wall right here. I don't really like the way that's doing, so we're going to go ahead and remove that. Okay. Like in there, once you get the walls built down underneath, you can clip into it then. That was the issue that I was having. Like I said, sometimes with clipping, it's just kind of a little bit off. And sometimes, if you aren't in the right spot, it's not going to go or anything for you. So you move around a little bit and try a different area. Sometimes it just wants to be aggravating and not go at all. Like right here. Everything that I keep on looking at keeps on putting it in the wrong spot. So, come on now. What we're going to do, we're going to put us a beam up right up here. That's going to give us a new clipping spot. And there, rotate that around. Then if you're careful enough, you can pull that out and boom, there you go. No worries about anything, you just have that all nice. Have a little, like, sunroom right here. I mean, got this great view up here. Might as well have plenty of windows. Alright. We're just going to do all windows, why not? Like I said, you don't really have to have stuff like this. As long as you've got the main support, like it's supported off of this one. That's what's supporting it and taking it through. So that's all that you really need. And, of course, you've got stuff like that. Like I said, it is easier if you get the support uprights. And sometimes you have to have the supports there for the next level and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and get this little house all built. And I just give a little bit of a... Because, I mean, that shows you too on doing like the angle pieces to finish off and everything like that. And that's going to be the tricky part, is getting that clipped in right. Those seem to be the harder parts to do. You might have to... We knocked that roof piece all the way off, didn't we? That's right. So we need a 20 degree up there. May have to... Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's go up to the scaffolding real quick. Finish this off. Okay, let's just real fast like. Got that one, got that one. Like I said, these are the harder ones. My thoughts is, if you go on and do a cross beam right there, maybe, just maybe, it'll clip in better. But it's not really wanting to. We'll try to go a different areas and try to do. And worst case scenario, you may put a temporary beam up. And then try to clip it off that. I don't know if that'll let us, but we're going to try. There we go. And then you just remove that beam. And boom. It breaks. Okay. Well, one of them did. One of them didn't. Okay. And we'll fall off again. Just lay there in pain and agony. But there you go. Try this real fast. If I can get in the right spot without having the scaffolding. I don't know if it'll let me. But you saw on the other side. There you go. That's got us kind of a little house built. We can build a little chimney area right there. Have a fireplace type deal going on with big chimney. Alright, let's run out here. Have a look-see at it. I want to get that front part done, but... Oh, that's going to bother me till I do it. Okay. I got to get that done for everybody real quick. Then we'll climb up here real fast. See if I can do this without falling off the house. Would be nice. Okay, there's that one. Let's just go ahead and we're gonna, like I said, put that in just to make things a little bit easier. There we go. Now, just remove that. And we knocked that down on accident. And then we fall again. Flop around some. Alright, let's go back up to roof. We need to put that back to where we had it. Oh wow, we knocked a bunch of crap down, didn't we? Okay, well, that does happen sometimes. I will warn you. Okay. Well, let's do something real quick. Let's turn on console commands. Watch this. We're gonna go sunny. How's that? Yeah, there we go. Look at that, all nice and sunny now. Alright, there we go. Well, that is my roof tutorial. If you like this video, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.